Turning now to fire season. The Rattlesnake Creek fire burning near Riggins has now consumed 8,000 acres and is about 28% contained. Some homeowners have been told to evacuate. Others are being told to be ready to go at a moment's notice. CBS 2's Haley Kramer headed to Riggins today to see firsthand what crews are up against.
Fire officials tell me one of the most difficult parts of fighting this fire is the fact that much of it is burning in remote, steep terrain.
We're having to utilize aircraft to get folks into where they need to do the work.
Ground crews, horses, and equipment like engines, dozers, and water tenders are being used to fight the fire, but because of the terrain, the air response is one of their most valuable resources.
Last night, we did have a drone incursion on the south end of the fire. It did interfere with our operations. We were flying in food to some of the crews up on the west flank.
This is the third time crews have been forced to shut down air operations because of a drone. Brian Watts explains that because drones are so small, they can be hard to see and there is always a risk of contact.
We have to shut everything down until we know things are clear, and then we go through the appropriate reporting process. But the potential risk, it could be catastrophic.
Recent wet weather has helped crews fight the flames, but this effort is far from over.
We had 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch yesterday of rain come over the fire area, which has definitely moderated fire behavior, has definitely not put this fire out.
Isolated pockets of fuel that weren't hit by the rain are still hot, and Watts says as the weather heats back up, they expect to see some flames. But
primarily the fire is backing for the most part downhill, with some isolated single tree torching, but no real significant growth is anticipated here over the next few days.
Watts tells me they're optimistic that within the next 5 to 7 days, they'll be able to report more containment on this fire. Near Pinehurst, Haley Kramer, CBS 2 News.
Fire bosses have scheduled a community meeting on the Rattlesnake Creek fire for tonight. It's at 6:30 at the New Meadows High School. Now, if you can't make it in person, the event will also be live streamed, and we'll share it with you on the KBOI2 Facebook page.